So I'm here to do a wrap-up. Well, not really a wrap-up. I'm here to show you guys 3 of the books that I read on vacation. I did bring more than these 3 books, but these are the only 3 that I got through on vacation. I was going to do a what books I brought on vacation, but a lot of them had to go back to the library when we got home, and so I thought I would just show you the 3 that I ended up reading on vacation. Well, technically on vacation. This is the first book that I read, and it was Every Day by David Levithan. I love this book. This is probably, seriously, one of my favorite books of all time, and I've read and finished this right before vacation. Like, I seriously finished this the night before we left on vacation. So I thought I would add it into here just because I did end it on vacation, because I was technically on vacation the day before. I didn't have work, but I finished this and I cannot wait to pick up the next one, which is Another Day by David Levithan, and watch the movie. I'm scared. I haven't heard very much about the movie, and so I'm kind of scared to watch it because, like I said, this is one of my all-time favorite books. If you have not read this or heard about the movie somehow, pick up your rock and you'll figure it out. This is about a boy that every single day he wakes up in a new body. The person that he wakes up in does not know, and he just has to kind of live life through it. And one day he wakes up in somebody's body and goes and sees this person's girlfriend and ends up falling in love and tells her about what's going on. And so I'm really excited to see what the next book, how it unfolds, because I believe it is from her point of view instead of his point of view. So I'm really excited to read that. This is definitely 5 out of 5 stars. If you have not read this, read it. The next book that I read on vacation was Don't Try This at Home by Kian Lawley and JC Kalen. I love them. Kian and JC is one of my favorite YouTubers. They literally always make me smile no matter what kind of video it is. And I loved this. This was just kind of a big book with a whole bunch of pictures and things like that of their entire lives, basically. Kind of says how they got into this, why they got into this, talks about O2L a lot, and then their life after O2L and things like that. And I really thought this was a cute book. Definitely a book for them. Like, they wrote this book because it's just wacko just like them. And so I read this because I love them and I love YouTuber books, and so I'm excited. This was, for me, I'd probably say a 4 out of 5 stars, just because there were parts in here that I thought either didn't need to be in here or they could have written it a little bit better. But for Kian and JC, it was a good book. Then the last book that I read on vacation was The Wave by Todd Strasser. This was a really tiny book, and so I thought I'm going to be done with it in a day. No, I read this for almost my whole week there. But it was a really good book. I got this quite a long time ago. I had done a Books A Million order, I believe, online. I think I added this because it was on sale. And so I said, you know what? It looks good, so I'll just get it. And it actually was really good. This is about a teacher named Ben Ross, and he is trying to teach his kids about the Holocaust and World War II and things like that. And a lot of questions are coming up asking, well, why did people listen to Hitler? Why did they follow what he was saying when they knew it was wrong? And so he decides to do an experiment called The Wave on them and basically teach them and show them how someone can just up and follow some random person. So this was a really good book. It really shows a lot of human psychology, I guess you could say. And I absolutely loved this book, even though it was a really small book. It was very meaningful. I think there could have been a little bit more into it, but it was still a really good book. I would probably give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars, because I do wish that there was a little bit more to it. It ends on kind of a cliffhanger and there's not another book. So that's the only reason the 0.5 is not there, because I want to know what happened afterwards. But that is all of the books that I read in my vacation. So if you have any questions, comments, or anything, leave them down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.